While we've been hearing of extreme heat and drought in certain regions, other areas have been receiving excessive rainfall, including northwest Iowa, which has seen major flooding over the past week. Dennis Reyman, our good friend with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers, joins us now for the latest. Dennis, I was saying before we went to camera here, what are you hearing as far as the flooding impact around you?
Well, it's been amazing, Suzanne. We've had record crests on, I would say, probably every river in this region, and that would extend across all northwest Iowa and into southeast South Dakota and southern Minnesota, where the massive rainfalls that hit last weekend were across that Minnesota, well, kind of that Sioux Falls and on east area. So it's all coming downstream. It went past my hometown. Beat the record crest there by 2 feet, and that record crest had been set back in 1891. So certainly nothing we'd ever seen. The video you're looking at there, that is it. So amazing evacuations across every community in the area. So not every community, every river community.
Yeah, it is devastating as we're watching this footage. Obviously, for crops underground, under this water, rather, what are we looking at right now?
Yeah, typically you figure a well-developed corn plant can maybe stay underwater for 2 days and survive it, maybe with some damage, but still survive it. A lot of this flooding is not going to go away in 2 days. It's already been there for that length of time at least. So there's going to be some major crop losses. And it's not only the river flooded areas, which is a major amount of acreage at this point. It's also, as you go north from up towards the Minnesota border and then on north, there is so much cropland that has been standing water. It's been inundated by rainfall, just standing in wet feet, if it even got planted. So there's a lot of really prime land that never even got planted.
Obviously, you're predicting, this is going to have a national impact, widespread enough?
I believe it will. This is so severe. We always remember that somewhere is too wet, somewhere is too dry every year, but this is so extreme across such a wide area of some of the best farmland in North America. So I believe it will eventually show up and be accounted for in the markets. Well,
our thoughts and prayers with everyone affected by this flooding. Again, just devastating and heartbreaking to watch. I want to switch gears right now, Dennis. I know that Iowa ruled in favor of Summit Carbon Pipeline using eminent domain. Talk about how you see this impacting landowners.
Well, yeah, this is, of course, this has been out there for a couple of years already. Summit Carbon Pipelines and a couple other companies began their negotiations to acquire easements for the pipeline a couple of years ago. And about 75% of the landowners in the road of this have negotiated settlements. And some of our clients have. It was our position as farm managers to represent the clients if they wanted to settle or if they didn't want to settle. So we've got clients on both sides of the issue. The eminent domain ruling, we're just afraid that reduces negotiating power, but that really remains to be seen how this goes from here.
Yeah, obviously a story we're going to be following. Dennis, be well. Thank you so much for taking the time. Dennis Reyman with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers.